Imagine you could give to charity, keep a steady income for life, and at the same time slash your taxes. Sounds almost too good to be true, right? But here's the thing. The wealthy have been using a special tool to pull this off for decades. It is called a Charitable Remainder Trust. And once you understand how it works, you will see why it is one of the most powerful estate planning secrets the rich use to stay wealthy and give on their own terms. Stick with me, because in a moment I will show you how you could potentially sell a highly appreciated asset, pay little to no capital gains tax right away, keep a lifetime income stream, and still leave a legacy for a cause you care about. Number 1. What is a Charitable Remainder Trust? At its core, a Charitable Remainder Trust, or CRT, is like a bridge between you and a charity. You put valuable assets into the trust. These could be stocks, real estate, or even a business. The trust then sells those assets, reinvests the money, and pays you income each year for the rest of your life or for a set period of time. When you pass away, whatever is left goes to the charity you picked. For example, imagine you bought Apple stock years ago for $50 a share, and now it is worth $500 a share. If you sell it outright, you could owe a huge capital gains tax bill. But if you transfer it into a CRT first, the trust sells it tax-free and uses the full proceeds to generate income for you. The charity benefits later, and you benefit now. Number 2. Why the rich love CRTs. The wealthy love CRTs because they solve multiple problems at once. They reduce taxes today, provide reliable income, and guarantee a charitable legacy. It is like a 3-for-1 deal. You may have heard that Warren Buffett and Bill Gates plan to give away most of their wealth to charity. While they use different tools, CRTs are one of the vehicles that allow rich families to give in a way that still supports their lifestyle. Picture this. A retired couple has a vacation property that has skyrocketed in value. Selling. It would mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes. Instead, they place it in a CRT. Suddenly, they not only avoid that tax hit, but they also receive annual income for the rest of their lives, and later, a children's hospital gets the remainder. Number 3. 2 main types of CRTs you must know. There are 2 flavors, CRAT and CRUT. A CRAT, or Charitable Remainder Annuity Trust, pays you a fixed amount each year. Think of it like a steady paycheck. Once it is set, it never changes. That makes it predictable, but you cannot add more assets later. A CRUT, or Charitable Remainder Unitrust, pays you a percentage of the trust's value each year. That means your income goes up if the investments inside the trust grow. You can also add more assets over time. It is more flexible, but less predictable. For example, if you set up a CRAT with $1 million, you might lock in $50,000 a year for life. If you set up a CRUT, you might get 5% of the trust value each year, so your payout could be $50,000 one year and more in another year if the investments perform well. Number 4. The tax magic behind CRTs. Here is where it gets interesting. When you transfer assets into a CRT, you get an immediate charitable tax deduction. The IRS calculates the deduction based on how much they think the charity will eventually receive. On top of that, the trust itself is tax-exempt. That means when it sells your appreciated assets, no capital gains tax is due at that moment. More money stays invested to work for you. For example, if you donate $1 million worth of stock with a $200,000 original cost, selling it outside a CRT could trigger $800,000 in taxable gain. Inside a CRT, the full $1 million keeps working. You also might qualify for a 6-figure charitable deduction on your tax return that year. That is why this strategy is so powerful. Number 5. How income payments work. The income you receive from a CRT can last for up to 20 years or for your entire lifetime. The amount depends on the payout rate you select when setting up the trust. The IRS requires it to be at least 5% and no more than 50% of the trust's assets. Let's say you fund a CRUT with $500,000 and pick a 6% payout. Each year, you receive 6% of whatever the trust is worth. If the investments grow, your payment grows too. If they shrink, your income goes down. Either way, you are tapping into money that would have otherwise been locked up or heavily taxed. Number 6. Who should consider a CRT? A CRT is not for everyone. It is best for people who own highly appreciated assets they want to sell without a crushing tax bill. It also fits those who want to support charities but still need income. Many wealthy families use it when they are selling a business, offloading real estate, or diversifying out of concentrated stock holdings. For example, imagine you built a family business worth $5 million. You want to retire, but selling it would mean millions in taxes. By moving the business into a CRT first, you convert it into a steady retirement income and still leave a charitable legacy. That is a win-win. Number 7. Real-life stories that show the power. Take John, a 70-year-old with farmland his family held for generations. The land is worth $2 million, but selling would trigger a massive tax bill. John sets up a CRT, donates the land, and the trust sells it tax-free. John now receives $120,000 a year for life. When he passes, the remainder supports a local food bank. John enjoys a comfortable retirement, avoids a tax nightmare, and helps feed families long after he is gone. Or think of Lisa, a single woman with $1 million in tech stock. She creates a CRUT, chooses a 5% payout, and starts receiving $50,000 a year. She names a cancer research foundation as the final beneficiary. Lisa gets income, a big tax deduction, and the satisfaction of funding medical breakthroughs. Number 8. The hidden downsides you must know. Now, it is not all sunshine. Once you transfer assets into a CRT, there is no turning back. It is an irrevocable trust. That means you cannot get the property back. Also, the income is not always entirely tax-free. Depending on how the trust earns money, your payments could be taxed as ordinary income, capital gains, or even tax-free return of principal. And setting up a CRT is complex, so you need lawyers and accountants. That means extra costs. For example, if your CRT sells stock and earns dividends, part of your income could be taxed at higher ordinary income rates. That can surprise people. So while the benefits are huge, you have to be comfortable with the trade-offs. Number 9. How CRTs compare to other tools. You might wonder, why not just give to charity directly or use a donor-advised fund? The difference is that with CRTs, you keep an income stream during your life. A donor-advised fund gives you a tax deduction but no income back. A private foundation gives you control but requires lots of work and compliance. CRTs strike a balance, tax savings, income for you, and a future gift to charity. That is why many wealthy families use a mix. They might use a donor-advised fund for immediate giving and a CRT for assets they want to turn into income while still leaving a legacy. Number 10. The bigger picture for beginners. Here is the bottom line. A charitable remainder trust is not just about giving to charity. It is about turning a potential tax burden into a triple benefit: income for you, tax savings today, and a lasting legacy tomorrow. The wealthy use it because it aligns perfectly with their goals of keeping wealth working while doing good in the world. And here is the twist. While it is often seen as a tool for the rich, even middle-class families with highly appreciated assets can benefit. If you have a rental property, concentrated stock, or a business you want to sell, this tool could change your retirement picture. Number 11. CRTs can help with estate taxes too. Many people forget that estate taxes can eat away a large chunk of wealth when someone passes away. By moving assets into a charitable remainder trust, those assets are no longer part of your taxable estate. This means your heirs could face a smaller estate tax bill while the charity still receives its gift later. For example, if a couple has a large estate worth over the federal exemption amount, shifting a portion into a CRT could significantly reduce the estate tax burden on their children. Number 12. CRTs work well with retirement planning. Think of a CRT as another way to create a retirement paycheck. People who sell a business or real estate often use a CRT to convert that lump sum into predictable income. This helps avoid the risk of spending it too quickly. For instance, a retired dentist who sells his practice for $2 million might use a CRUT. Instead of getting one massive check, he now receives a steady income each year, helping him cover retirement expenses while supporting a future charity. Number 13. Flexibility with beneficiaries. You can choose one or more charities as the final beneficiaries of a CRT. Some people pick national organizations. Others choose local causes close to their heart. You can even name a university, hospital, or religious group. For example, someone may direct half the remainder to the American Red Cross and the other half to a local animal shelter. The trust allows for this flexibility, making the gift more personal. Number 14. CRTs can benefit multiple generations. A CRT can be structured to pay income not just for your lifetime, but also for the lifetime of another person, like a spouse or child. This means your loved ones can continue receiving income before the charity gets the remainder. For example, a father could set up a CRT that pays him first, and after he passes away, the payments continue to his wife until she passes. Only then does the charity receive the remainder. Number 15. CRTs encourage smarter investing. Because the CRT is tax-exempt, it can sell assets without worrying about capital gains taxes. This allows the trustee to rebalance investments more freely. Over time, this could lead to better portfolio management and potentially higher growth. Imagine you put stock in one company into a CRT. The trustee can sell that stock and diversify into a balanced mix of bonds, index funds, and real estate investment trusts without any immediate tax hit. Number 16. CRTs can be used alongside life insurance. Some wealthy families pair a CRT with a life insurance policy. They receive income from the trust and then use part of that income to pay premiums on a life insurance policy for their heirs. The result is that while the charity gets the CRT remainder, the heirs still receive a tax-free inheritance through the insurance payout. For example, if you fund a CRT with $1 million, you may get $60,000 a year. You could use part of that to buy a life insurance policy worth $1 million. Your heirs get the policy, the charity gets the trust remainder, and you enjoy income in the meantime. Number 17. CRTs can be customized with timing. You do not have to start receiving income immediately. Some CRTs are set up as deferred CRTs, meaning the income stream starts years later. This is useful for people still working who do not need extra income until retirement. For example, a 50-year-old might set up a CRT today, but defer income until age 65 during that time. The trust investments grow without taxes dragging them down, and then retirement income kicks in when it is needed most. Number 18. CRTs can build a legacy brand. Some families use CRTs as part of their family legacy. By attaching the family name to the charity gift, such as funding a scholarship or hospital wing, they ensure their family is remembered for generations. For example, the Smith family might set up a CRT that eventually funds the Smith Family Scholarship Fund at a local university. This allows them to give back while building a lasting reputation tied to generosity. Number 19. CRTs protect against market volatility. Because CRT payouts can be structured as either fixed or percentage-based, families can choose what protects them best. A fixed annuity payout ensures steady income even in down markets. A percentage payout protects against inflation when markets rise. For example, if the market dips, someone with a CRT still receives the same payment every year. This provides peace of mind when the economy feels shaky. Number 20. CRTs can help teach financial values to heirs. When parents or grandparents set up a CRT, they often involve their children in the process. This opens conversations about wealth, responsibility, and giving back. It becomes a teaching moment that passes down values, not just money. For instance, a grandmother may let her grandchildren help pick the charities that will eventually benefit. This inspires the younger generation to think about impact, not just inheritance. Imagine converting a tax headache into a lifetime paycheck while leaving your mark on the world. That is what a charitable remainder trust can do. So now I want to hear from you. If you had the chance to set up a trust that gave you income and still supported a cause you care about, what charity would you choose?